Grab my whole sack when I rap, something them back. Sorta like Daddy Kane, ain't no hamster.
Shout out to Slum Village, man. D.J.S, y'all already know what it is, man. Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. Let's talk about a few things real fast, alright? Interesting weekend of battle rap. 2-day event just passed. We're gonna talk about that. Give my prediction real fast on something real quick. But let's talk about it real fast, alright? Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. Now, before I get to a prediction, let's talk about real fast. Quick thoughts on what we just had this weekend past. Shout out to King of the Dot, Massacre 6. I ain't see everything, but I saw enough. Clearly, it was pretty much a success. I seen people saying it was a movie, this, that, the third, but that's neither here nor there on really where I want to go with this thing. All right? What I want to talk about, really. Shout out to Massacre 6, the 2-day card. First thing, let me say this real quick. Side note. I think I called it real good. I think I might have got like 2 or 3 of them wrong, but that's about it. But shout out to all the damn near classic or dope or fire, whatever battles that came out of the card. Because now those will be dropped on YouTube, right? King of the Dot originally was the #2 league. It was always between King of the Dot and URL. I think now, with this card, because I ain't going to front, when they had the tournament and all that, I don't feel like people were really checking for it like that. I don't think people were really checking for it like that. I think Blackout kind of brought them back a little bit, but not fully. But I think this right here, it might bring eyes right back to King of the Dot, to the level that it used to be at. As I said, they were the #2 league. Before RBE, it was King of the Dot. We all know that. And I feel like this card right here gonna help eyes to go right back over there. Will it push them back to the #2 league or whatever? It may help to get them there. We all know it's been RBE for the past couple of years, but RBE right now, as we all heard, ARP's retired. And I ain't gonna front. I don't think them circle joints are gonna be enough, me personally. They're dope and they're cool, but I don't think they're gonna be enough. And even right now, to keep it tall, I think URL right now, I guess we're gonna see how King of Queens ends up, but they've been kind of silent too. Them Nexus cards, it doesn't seem, I don't really hear enough people talking about them. I don't see much blogs on them. The aesthetic of them is cool. I don't like the no bond in the background, and I'm not feeling that at all. But they are who they are. It's still the NBA. But with that, and them dropping 1 rounds on URL, on the YouTube channel, they dropped about 2 of them now. I took that as they need people to go over and get the app. That's how I took it. Keep it tall. All that can help traffic and eyes go right back to King of the Dot with this Massacre 6. When these drop, Rock and Big K not going to be on no app. That's going to be on YouTube. I think all that is a good look, and it's going to help King of the Dot to get back to where they need to be, or where they used to be. And that's a good look. We need that. In an era where you guys are saying the culture's dying and all that type of shit, we need this. We needed this. We needed this. And we need these to be on YouTube. We need people to see them. We need the views back up and everything. Like it or not, that's how battle rap got to where it is now. It was on YouTube the whole time. It started with the DVDs and then it went there. That was the growth. Now, growth onto an app is cool. It's entrepreneurial. We salute it, obviously. But at the end of the day, not everybody's over there. There's gonna be way more people on YouTube. So it's a good thing for King of the Dot to have that traffic coming back to their channel. And all those eyes back on battle rap on YouTube. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Shout out to King of the Dot. I hope it stays like that. I hope they keep doing events every couple of months, even if it's in conjunction with a TBL or a Riot League, something like that. I ain't mad at that. I still think like they're gonna be slowly but surely pushing themselves back into the #2 spot. It only takes a couple more, maybe even one more, before people start saying, yeah, yo, right now King of the Dot, the best league out. They did it with RBE in 1 year. They did it with RBE. A couple blue rooms and all of a sudden, best league out. And I'm not mad at it, because they probably work. But King of the Dot should get some traffic back over there. They've been kind of cool for the past couple of years. As I said, tournament wasn't really highly spoke on and checked for, but everybody's checking for this one. Everybody's looking for Massacre 6. Big K and Rock is definitely the top, and that's the battle everybody wants to see. So shout out to King of the Dot. Hope that pushes them back to where they were initially, because they are the #2 league. Originally, they are the #2 league. Some even argued #1 at one point when they had all them blackouts and shit in T-Dot. Shout out to the 6 where I'm from. And them Boston cards and all that shit. And the bunkers in Cali and all that. Mad people thought they were #1. But the numbers were showing different. URL subs is up. Still is. Still is. It's crazy. But that's that, man. Shout out to King of the Dot. Let's talk about what they were promoting during the PPB. Nexus card. I like the first one, but I like some of the matches on this one. One particular one that I think is going to be a fucking classic. We're going to talk about it. We're talking about Ave Vs Chef Trez. This going to be a slugfest. This going to be a war. Matter of fact, I'm going to go out and say this. This could end up being one of the top battles of the year. Even, I hope it's not in that same setting when no one's behind them, just a wall or whatever. Not really feeling that. But even if it is, with these two type talents, they can still be wilding in that room. They can still be wilding in that room. Ave vs Chef Trez gonna be crazy. Chef Trez is fire. And right now, Ave is on fire. We gotta keep it tall. Right now, Ave is cooking. He's having an amazingly good year. Not even amazing, but a very, very good year. Very good year. Gotta give him his flowers for this year, man. We've been said Rock gonna run away with Kotd, but I think the runner-up really might be Ave. I think the runner-up might be Ave this year. But who I got winning this one though? The punching power of Ave and the smoothness of Ave. The #2 puncher out right now. Shout out to Rum Nitty, #1. This is a hard one to call, because Chef Trez material is always good too. You might get a little bit harder punches, obviously, from the puncher, but that don't mean Chef Trez don't be punching and having some shit too. It's not just the 3 of them things. It's not just the freestyles. The rounds be dope too, because he be winning. He be winning. How I call it though? I think I might edge this one to Ave though. I think I might edge this one to Ave. He don't be having short rounds or none of that shit. So when he starts to cook, he really cooking. And when he starts bombing, he's really bombing. Low key, he beat the shit out of Hollow, low key. Things like that gonna push him right up there when it comes to Kotd. And right now, he's probably in the top 3. Top 2, top 3. Bill Collector's up there too. A couple more heads, but right now, A Ward 2. But right now, Ave, I think, is number 2. Rock 1 and Ave 2. I think that's how I'm calling it right now for Kotd. But this battle right here, I got Ave edging it. I got Ave edging this battle by a hair. But Chef Trez is nice. Super fire. Wouldn't surprise me if he even edged the battle himself. But I'm going to edge it. I don't think the 3 of them things is going to be enough. You're going to start your round off fire with him. But I don't think you can just beat a person like Ave just off the strength of that. You're going to have some super dope material within his 3 rounds. You could have 3 of them things all 3 rounds. That's going to be dope. It's going to make the battle like a classic. But I don't think you can clearly beat Ave with just some freestyles and shit and some good material. His material's going to have to be fire to beat Ave. His round's going to have to be fire. And that's how I'm calling it. 2-1 edge. 2-1 edge to Ave in a really good battle, like a fire one. Hard to say the C word. It could be. In that setting, I'm not sure. It still could happen, but I still see a fire battle. One of the top battles of the year. Maybe top 5. With the potential of what they're doing. They're both cooking this year. They're both cooking this year. Chef Trez cooking this year. Since last year to this year, he's still cooking. And Ave cooking. No, man. This is going to be a crazy battle, I think. I think it's going to be a dope one. And I think I'm going to edge it to Ave, but wouldn't surprise me, as I said, if Chef Trez edged it too. Damn near 2 either way, but I'm just going to go. I'm going to go Ave. That's just how I'm calling it, though. In one of the potential battles of the year. This should be one of them. This should be one of them, in my opinion. But that's just how I think, though. But that's just my opinion, though, man. Shout out to King of the Dot. Massacre 6 was cool. When the battles dropped, we'll talk about them. Break the bars down, all that type of shit. But shout out to them for having a dope event, 2-day event. And putting themselves back on the map of battle rap again. I feel like they were kind of lost in the shuffle for a minute. But shout out to them. Shout out to URL, the NBA. Shout out to them. Dropping the rounds on YouTube. Salute to that. And I hope this Nexus card is dope too. We're going to talk about that Arson Jack boy. We're going to talk about that one. But right now, Ave vs Chef Trez. I got Ave by a hair. And that's just how I'm calling it. King of the Dot. Hopefully they get back into their place in this sport. They were always no number 2 league. Maybe they're going to go back there. It's looking like it. Hopefully they do. Because we need it right now. We need it right now. They've been saying the culture dying. This put some life into it, in my opinion. Massacre 6 put some life back into battle rap. In my opinion, if it was ever going to die. That's just how I think. But that's my opinion, man. Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. All right, DJ already, man. 1.